Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, agents. I am Monty Carl, and this is a Division Let's Talk. But you are probably tuning in and thinking, is this a joke or something? Is there something wrong with the Division? No. On the contrary, this video is actually going to demonstrate and illustrate today's Let's Talk down to a T, and so we're going to go ahead and dive in. The footage you are seeing is from a game called Players Unknown Battlegrounds. Now, why is this relevant to the Division? Well, it has over 50,000 players to 60,000 players on PC playing at any given time, and the Division, at least on PC, has about 5,000. Now, this is going to all make sense in about 5 seconds when I tell you that right when they made the announcement for 1.6, there was talk about revamping survival a bit by adding a new last stand mode to that game mode. Instead of just survival, you would be able to select survival, you'd be able to select survival, PvP, or you'd be able to select a last stand game mode. We had talked about this, they had announced it during a state of the game, or at least talked about some sort of state of the game where that was, a possibility. At least that's what I heard. And at first I was kind of bummed out about it, but the more I thought about it, it was, I better like the idea. I mean, what is not to like about a full-on last man standing death match? Where it's just you against everybody else with the goal of surviving, or you against a squad of other people. And this is where the footage you are seeing comes into play, since this game is basically that game mode where you're just doing that stuff. And they would basically need to revamp it and do some stuff, remove the crafting and make it just, finding weapons and stuff like that. And, it's going to handle a bit differently than what the regular survival mode is. Mainly removing some of the NPCs to make it a bit more sparse, adding in some special events, to kind of move people into certain areas. But the main cost to bring people in would be like an outside, like a blizzard is moving in from the outside, and it would create a circle and it would push players inward. And if you didn't go in, the freezing rain would slowly kill you, like the hypothermia effect. This would force players to go into a main central area that would close in, and people, would be forced to actually face down other, people, and for the ultimate loot, you would get an exotic cache out of it. That's really what it is. And everyone else would get like a special box or last standing loot or something like that. I mean, it's a looter. So it really, you gotta reward the players. So, and maybe reward them based on how well they did, give them points, and make it so that, if you get, first place, you get the exotic cache, and you get a few last man standing caches, or you get like a vanity item or something like that. So honestly, this is something I would probably end up playing more so than the actual last stand game mode. So what do you guys think? Would this actually help bring players back if there was some, something special, something, a true survival mode like this game here, where you're actually playing in the game and you're having a good time, and there's actually a little bit more point to it than something that just like the survival is now. So, would it bring players back? A mode, where only the hypothermia actually mattered would be when it was pushing you toward the dark zone, you were outside in that blizzard condition. We could put hunters in random places that you have to run from. Mostly you would be finding weapons, shooting other players. Let me know down in the comments if this is something that you want to see implemented in the game, as this would be a pretty awesome way to put in the game and have it be different each time, have a different experience each time, not the same goal each time. The goal is to be the last man standing, and that's really, there's not actually a game mode in the game that actually holds true to that, to that name. Why name it Last Man Standing? What is the purpose of naming it Last Man Standing? We had Underground, which you went into the underground. We had, Survival, which is survival, and we had Last Man Standing, which isn't Last Man Standing. It's just team deathmatch to try and, or conquest or whatever it is. So, that would be pretty dope. I would be on board with that. So if you want to see this implemented in the game, and it would be pretty awesome to do so, go ahead and leave it down in the comments, and it could be different each time. We could do a squad round, solo, doubles, whatever it was, and there could be leaderboards. It would be totally awesome. So anyways, that's my time. I'm gonna go ahead and let this video play out. This was actually a pretty cool ending to the video, and I'm not gonna spoil spoil it for you, but I'm running down this bridge right here, and things are about to get real dicey, so we'll just go ahead and leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching, and leave a like down in the comment section if you like this video. If you didn't, you know, that's okay too. Subscribe for more videos like this for The Division, and check out some of my other PlayerUnknown videos, and we're going to keep cruising across the bridge because, well, we just took that guy out. So thank you again for watching and supporting Gun Brothers Gaming. We're going to be sticking with you. We're going to be playing lots of games, and if you have a game suggestion that I should play and check out, go ahead and leave that down in the comments as well. So until then, I am Mountie Carl, and we will see you next time in another Division video or PlayerUnknown video or another video of that course. I'm going to hop in this car and drive away, and you're going to go ahead and stick around to the end of the video. Only 24 people left. Let's see if we can do it. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Agent out.